Good day everyone, I'm Erica Jane M. Ramos from BPED 2D, and in this video, I will present my overview about the history of volleyball, facilities and equipments of volleyball, and also the basic terminologies of volleyball. So let's begin with the history of volleyball. So volleyball was originally known as mintonet. In 1895, William G. Morgan was credited for creating the game of volleyball as a combination of 4 sports. This is composed of basketball, baseball, tennis, and handball. In 1896, Springfield College, formerly the International YMCA School, was the site of the first official game of volleyball. One observer, after watching the ball volley back and forth over the net, suggested the name of the sport should be called volleyball. In 1900s, a special ball was designed that was spherical and made of leather and sometimes plastic for the sport. Some say that Spalding was responsible for creating the first official volleyball, while others dispute this fact, indicating that they believe that the ball was developed by someone else. In the 2008 Summer Olympics volleyball competition brought the new production of the new volleyball with a new molding design, making it more softened compared to the Mikasa MVP 200. So that is my overview about the history of volleyball. So now let's move to the facilities and equipments. First is the playing court of volleyball. Volleyball courts are flat horizontal playing surfaces sized for the game of volleyball. The playing court is 18 meters long and 9 meters wide, and is surrounded by a free zone 3 meters wide on all sides. The space above the playing area is known as the free playing space, and it's a minimum of 7 meters high from the playing surface. So there are parts of playing court. So the first one is the end line. The end line is the back boundary line on a volleyball court. The line is 2 inches in width and is 30 feet or 9 meters from the net. Next is the sidelines. It is the 2 lines that run the length of the court, and it is called sidelines. They are total of 60 feet long and line up with the antennas that designate the side boundaries of the court. Next part of the playing court is the center line. The center line is the line that runs underneath the net. This line is the width of the court and divides the volleyball court into 2 equal halves. Next is the spiking line. The spiking line is close to the center line. This is the place where the players used to do a spike. And the last part of the playing court is the antenna. The antenna is a vertical rod that is located on the top of each end of the volleyball net. So now let's proceed to the equipments of volleyball. So the first one is the net and post. The top is set at 2.43 meter for men and 2.24 meter for women. For juniors, the height of the net is as follows: 16 and under is 2.24 meters. So for 14 years old and under, 2.12 meters, and for 12 years old under is 2 meters. Next is for antenna or post. The antenna is a vertical rod that is located on the top of each end of the volleyball net, and the antenna helps or support the net to be stable. Next is the ball. The volleyball ball, shaped as spherical, made of flexible leather or synthetic leather, case with a bladder inside, made of rubber or a similar material. So the size of the ball should be 25.5 to 26.5 inches. Next is the knee pads. So the purpose of the knee pads is to protect the meniscus or the patella or kneecap while playing volleyball. So knee pads also guard the knee against scrapes and burn, which could happen during volleyball and volleyball trainings or matches. Next is the ankle braces. Ankle braces helps to reduce abnormal ankle motion while playing volleyball. So this is the facilities and equipments in volleyball. So now let us move on to the volleyball terminologies. So the first terminology is the block. Block is a defensive play by one or more players meant to deflect a spiked ball back to the hitter's court. So, pag sinabi natin block, ito yung defensive play ng isa o higit pang player. Ito ay para ma-stop ang pag-spike ng kalaban at para mabalik ang bola sa kanila. Next is yung foul. It is a violation of the rule. So, yung foul, ginagawa ito kapag meron kang na-violate na rule sa paglalaro ng volleyball. Next is the hitter. Ang hitter is tinatawag ding spiker or attacker. So, next is set. Set, isa itong tactical skill ng mga player kung saan dito nagaganap ang pagre-ready nila sa spike, na spike ang bola papunta sa kalaban. Next is yung pancake. Isa itong tactical skill ulit sa volleyball kung saan i-extend mo yung arms mo at magsa-side along ka on the floor so that the ball bounces off the back of the hand. And the last one is yung libero. Ito yung nasa second line on center. Ito ang kadalasang sumasalo ng bola galing sa serve ng mga kalaban. So that is my overview about the terminologies of volleyball. So that's all, and thank you for listening.